if you're like me, you have fat stacks of cash laying around and nothing to do with them. So I like to turn mine into some attractive bling. All you need is just a dollar bill. See, I've used a couple twos right there. Excellent. And you're good to go. So find yourself a dollar bill. The flatter and crisper dollar bill you can find, the happier you'll be. And let us begin. Now, it's this number here on the back that we're going to be putting on the face of our ring. So we're going to begin with the dollar bill. Turn it around so George is facing up and upside down. And we're going to take and fold this top edge forward all along the back margin. So that white margin there on the back, we want to fold all along that margin, right? Like that. And you want all your creases to be nice and tight, just as nice and tight as you can get them. Now, turn the bill all the way back around. And we're going to take and fold this edge all the way over till it matches up with the top folded edge we just made. Again, nice, tight crease. Now, fold that up, because now we're going to fold it again, but this time we want to fold it up underneath that previous fold there. There we go. Splendid. And again, crease everything. Close nice and tight. Now, take this bottom folded edge here and fold it up along the top. Now here you might want to take a pen or pencil, give yourself just a really nice tight crease there, really press down. All right, great, looking good. Okay, now let's flip it over and turn it over. Here we are. This is the number 1 here that we're going to make on the face of our ring. That one right there. So we're going to start by framing that out. And the first thing you'll do then is you're going to take this white margin tab there and fold that over out of sight. Now you will fold this over so you wind up putting that one right there in a little square. Now you can't make it too thin. This distance here has to be at least the same as this distance here, for reasons which will become clear by the time we're done here. So mash that nice and flat. There we are, looking good, looking good. All right, so there we are right there. We've just folded that tab back, mashed everything nice and flat. Now, pick it up, put it around your finger, and I'm gonna hold down with my thumb on the number, and I'm gonna just wrap the rest completely around, put it right over that, on that there, put that all the way around. Mash it a bit, there you go. You're just trying to get a nice curve started in your ring there. All right, so now let's come back to here. We've got this folded over, got our little one framed, we've got a little bit of curve there. Now it's time to determine how large around your ring is going to be. And you'll determine that by folding this up. Now, I'd recommend you start by folding up between the S and the O there. Now, if this result turns out to be make a ring that's too small for you, right, then you'd fold it a little further, like maybe between the O and the F. But if you fold it much past that, you're not going to have enough left to really finish off the ring. So I wouldn't recommend you go any further than between the O and the F. So I'm going to just fold it right in front of the O there, between the S and the O, and states and of. And again, nice tight crease. Now we'll curve this over. You can see now we're starting to form a ring. And we'll bring our number 1, the face of our ring, right over the top. You can see where it's going to meet up, right where that diagonal curve is, or fold is. Right like so. There you go. There you go. So that this tab sticking out here is right beneath that, because now what we will do, so we'll fold this number up out of the way. We will fold this extra part underneath it and fold the number 1 back. And now we'll take this tab and fold it underneath the excess part there. Make sure you've got all that folded just as tightly as far as it'll go. Good. So we folded this tab underneath. Oh, that little, see how that's flipped over there? Oh, fix that. Okay, there we go. Now, if you don't have some fingernails to help you do this, you know, get like a butter knife or something. Get those tabs all punched in there. So now it should look like this. So far, so good. Now this extra little bit here, we're going to take and fold that inside the ring. Again, as far as it will go. And now we'll fold this up. Mash it nice and flat. Now, underneath your number, there's a little pocket right there. This tab here is going to go inside that pocket. Now, if you have trouble getting in there, you might want to bend down just a little bit one of the corners here. I'm just going to bend this corner down just a squidge. That'll just help me to get it started in that tab, in that pocket, rather. All right, so now I'm going to get this stuck up in there. Go. There we go. Get it in there. There we are. Get it in there. There we go. Good, good, good. And once you get in there, you really just want to squeeze everything nice and tight. Okay, good. And it'll stay together pretty well. So you got yourself a lovely little ring there. Put that on. Look at that. You are now styling. There you go. Whoops. Splendid. Thank you very much.